and speed enthusiasts.
Today, we will review the qualifying rounds of the 10-second motorcycle category from the third edition of the Christmas Quarter-Mile Drag Racing Cup in Barranquilla 2024.
We begin with a duel between the Yamaha R6 ridden by Christian Gels and the Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX ridden by Martin Correa.
Christian Gels, on his Yamaha R6, takes the victory. However, neither motorcycle manages to enter the 10-second category.
Next, the Suzuki GSXS750 ridden by Christian Alcala faces the Yamaha MT-09 ridden by Sergio Castillo.
Sergio Castillo, on his Yamaha MT-09, records a time within the 11-second range. Meanwhile, Christian Alcala, on the Suzuki GSXS750, becomes the first to qualify in the 10-second category with a time of 10.980 seconds.
Following this, Christian Gels on his Yamaha R6 faces Martin Correa on his Kawasaki Ninja SX.
Martin Correa, on his Kawasaki Ninja, improves his previous record. However, he remains in the 11-second category. On the other hand, Christian Gels, on his Yamaha R6, records a time of 10.713 seconds, securing the first position in the 10-second category.
Now, Martin Correa, on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX, faces the Suzuki GSXR1000 ridden by Andres Camargo.
Martin Correa, on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000, continues to improve his times, edging closer to the 10-second category. Meanwhile, Andres Camargo, on his Suzuki GSXR1000, records a time of 10.710 seconds, taking the lead in the standings.
Next, Christian Gels on his Yamaha R6 faces Sergio Castillo on his Yamaha MT-09.
Neither motorcycle manages to improve on their previous records.
Following this, Martin Correa, on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX, faces Sergio Castillo on his Yamaha MT-09.
Sergio Castillo, on his Yamaha MT-09, does not improve his previous record. Meanwhile, Martin Correa, on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX, does improve but remains in the 11-second category.
Next, Christian Alcala on his Suzuki GSXS750 faces Martin Correa on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX.
other motorcycle manages to improve their previous records.
Now, the Suzuki GSXR1000 motorcycles ridden by Andres Camargo and Damian Camacho face off.
Andres Camargo, on his Suzuki GSXR1000, does not improve his previous record and is displaced to second place by Damian Camacho, on his Suzuki GSXR1000, who records a time of 10.729 seconds.
Finally, Martin Correa on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX faces Christian Gels on his Yamaha R6.
Christian Gels, on his Yamaha R6, does not improve his previous mark. Meanwhile, Martin Correa, on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX, slightly improves his previous record, edging closer to the 10-second category.
Next, Martin Correa on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX faces Sergio Castillo on his Yamaha MT-09.
Sergio Castillo, on his Yamaha MT-09, does not improve his previous record. Meanwhile, Martin Correa, on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX, records a time of 11.0, coming very close to the 10-second category.
Next, Sergio Castillo on his Yamaha MT-09 faces Christian Gels on his Yamaha R6.
Christian Gels, on his Yamaha R6, does not improve his previous record but stays within the same tenth of a second. Meanwhile, Sergio Castillo, on his Yamaha MT-09, improves his previous mark, moving closer to the 10-second category.
Next, Damian Camacho and Andres Camargo face off on the Suzuki GSX-R1000 motorcycles.
Damian Camacho, on his Suzuki GSXR1000, improves his previous record by 0.005 of a second. However, he is displaced from the first position by Andres Camargo, on his Suzuki GSXR1000, who records a time of 10.290 seconds.
Now, we have a duel between Martin Correa on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX and Sergio Castillo on his Yamaha MT-09.
Martin Correa, on his Kawasaki Ninja, does not improve his previous record. Meanwhile, Sergio Castillo, on his Yamaha MT-09, does improve but remains in the 11-second category.
Next, Sergio Castillo on his Yamaha MT-09 faces Christian Gels on his Yamaha R6.
Christian Jelz, on his Yamaha R6, does not improve his previous record. Meanwhile, Sergio Castillo, on his Yamaha MT-09, improves his record, coming within a tenth and a fraction of the 10-second category.
Next, Christian Jelz on his Yamaha R6 faces Martin Correa on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX.
Martin Correa, on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX, finally enters the 10-second category with a time of 10.909 seconds.
Next, Martin Correa on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX faces Sergio Castillo on his Yamaha MT-09.
Neither rider manages to improve their previous records.
Now, Sergio Castillo on his Yamaha MT-09 faces Christian Alcala on his Suzuki GSXS750.
Sergio Castillo, on his Yamaha MT-09, does not improve his previous record. Meanwhile, Christian Alcala, on his Suzuki GSXS750, records a time of 10.861 seconds, reclaiming 4th position. Next, Sergio Castillo on his Yamaha MT-09 faces Christian Jelz on his Yamaha R6.
By a very slim margin, neither rider manages to improve their previous records.
Next, Christian Alcala on his Suzuki GSXS750 faces Martin Correa on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX.
Christian Alcala, on his Suzuki GSXS750, does not improve his previous record and is displaced from 4th position by Martin Correa, on his Kawasaki Ninja Z1000SX, who records a time of 10.825 seconds.
Next, Sergio Castillo, on his Yamaha MT-09, makes a new run.
With a time of 10.862 seconds, Sergio Castillo, on his Yamaha MT-09, enters the 10-second category in 6th position, just 1/1000th of a second behind the 5th-placed rider.
Next, Christian Jelz on his Yamaha R6 faces Christian Alcala on his Suzuki GSXS750.
on his Suzuki GSXS750 does not improve his previous record. Meanwhile, Christian Gels on his Yamaha R6 improves his record, posting a time of 10.681 seconds.
Now, it's Damian Camacho's turn on his Suzuki GSXR1000.
Damian Camacho on his Suzuki GSXR1000 records a time of 10.084 seconds, taking the first position in the standings.
Next, Sergio Castillo on his Yamaha MT-09 faces Christian Alcala on his Suzuki GSXS750.
Christian Alcala on his Suzuki GSXS750 improves his previous record with a time of 10.840 seconds. However, he remains in 5th position. Meanwhile, Sergio Castillo on his Yamaha MT-09 does not improve his previous mark.
Finally, closing the qualifying rounds, Andres Camargo on his Suzuki GSXR1000 takes the stage.
With a time of 10.036 seconds, Andres Camargo on his Suzuki GSXR1000 reclaims the first position in the standings.
Thus, the qualifying rounds come to an end. In an upcoming video, these 6 motorcycles will face each other in pursuit of the championship trophy. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.